What's going on, y'all? It's your girl Mystery back in this bitch with another video. As you can tell by this title, we are going to be doing Scorpio's energy. It's a little bright in here. I don't got no curtains or nothing, so I can barely kind of see the screen. Okay, disclaimers. We touch on sensitive topics on this channel. We do not sugarcoat, so always trigger warnings, right? I will say things that'll trigger you, but it's just for your higher self's highest good form of healing. Please take the messages as it resonates. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node are the placements that I read for. So yeah, I think that covers everything. All right, so let's get started. I pre-pulled some cards here to see what's going on in the energy. I got broke ass, always partying. January 4th could be significant, or October 4th could be significant. Forcer, January 13th. Forcing things on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want. Dust it off. January 26th or December, January 31st. Love triangle in reverse, which is third party multiple lovers choices in reverse. So somebody doesn't have any choices. Somebody doesn't have a third party or something. I don't know if somebody's trying to force this broken energy here when you should be like broke ass energy, when you should be in celebratory energy. Like somebody's trying to force their way in. You need to dust it off. If this person has no other options, February 9th, February 12th, somebody has no other options. Oh yeah, that's another thing I channeled too, because I just seen February 14th, which is Valentine's Day. Hot chest, 222. A hot chest, because confirmation, my phone just went off too. A hot chest, Valentine's Day. I don't know if that's significant. Heartburn. I don't know. Somebody's birthday could be Valentine's Day. That's what Aquarius energy. All right. Anyways, I got a lot. I gotta act like you don't matter to me. I don't want them to know you're my weakness. Astrologer, eclipse, spoke so bad on you, can't even face you. So that's in reverse. So somebody doesn't speak on you at all. 303, that's what I just heard. Something was like moved out the way. Because like maybe you're somebody's kryptonite or something. 313. North Node is here. There will be success from benefit. That's the energy of the North Node. Scorpio, the extraordinary power of prayer, the highest and lowest aspects of control the situation, and ninth house energy, spiritual values, long range thinking, or travel, what is to be shared. So what I pick up off of that is basically there will be the extraordinary power of prayer, spiritual values, success from the highest and lowest aspects of long range thinking or travel. So you got to think outside the box. Okay. Spirit said it's time to think outside the box about something. Okay. Cause you're going to have some success from it. Either, whether if it's the highest or lowest aspects of something, you're going to benefit from controlling a situation, controlling what needs to be shared. Yeah. 411, you're controlling what like information comes in and out of something. It's giving me confirmation. Newspaper. I don't know. 422. So April 22nd. What is that? Taurus energy. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to go in with the hidden truth, see what's really going on. Jumping out of the deck was I want to feel that way again. So maybe somebody wants to feel that way again towards you, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node. If you don't know your natal chart, I do natal chart readings. If you're interested, you can find where to book me in my description, like on my actual page. Anyways, what's the hidden truth here? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node. Oh, and then I'm sorry. Somebody doesn't regret a relationship. Wow, I almost missed that. May 8th, Taurus energy again. Somebody doesn't regret a relationship. So I don't know if you was dealing with somebody, but they just want you to know that. Okay, because they definitely. I was gonna say what's the hidden truth, and yeah, that definitely came out. Okay, what's going on, Spirit? Oh my God, that's a lot. That is a lot. We need to let each other go. I don't know. Can you guys see that card? I'm sorry. All right, there. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. And I remember every detail of that day. I wish I had treated you better. So maybe this is somebody that tries to force their way in with you. June 3rd could be significant. June 7th could be significant. Somebody looks for you everywhere. Yeah, they're becoming a better person, maybe through some type of lesson that they learned through you. June 25th. Yeah. Maybe you taught somebody, I don't know, somebody who's young. Oh, that's too many. That's too many. Somebody wants to like share their good news with you. Maybe you haven't talked to somebody in a minute. They lost themselves. They went through some things and now they're good. Because at the bottom, like of this deck, like of the, I'm sorry, my karma deck, it says the granting of blessings from good fortune. Jupiter energy is here. Like somebody could have been possibly trying to steal somebody's good fortune, trying to swap places. Okay, instead of treating you right, somebody was trying to swap your good fortune with theirs. Thank you, Spirit. July 15th could be significant. As somebody was waiting for a sign. Like somebody's now finding out the truth about something. July 29th could be significant. All right, let's go in with the yin yang. They're remembering something. This could be a fire sign. Or there's like a new beginning or something. All right, let's see what's going on. A new beginning activating. What's going on, Spirit? Confirmation. 222. So somebody had to make a choice, decisions. Yeah, somebody had to have the courage to make a decision in something, to change something. Maybe to distance themselves from someone. August 14th is significant. Somebody is like, I don't know, could be leaving seeds of doubt, seeds of rejection. Oh my God. Somebody could be a smoker. Yeah, unexpected storm. What's going on? We need to let each other go. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. So somebody, it's like weird. They know you guys have to let each other go. Star energy. And then they want you to know how hard it was to let you go. They remember every detail of that day. They look for you everywhere. Spirit, what is that? Some clarity. So September 7th, something being clear about that. Somebody could have possibly maybe on that date, I don't know, September 14th. So they took a week to get some clarity about something being some type of pattern, some type of toxicity, something they could have been binded to. What's going on, Spirit? Yeah, confusion, illusion. So they needed clarity to see something about something that somebody was trying to bind them to, an illusion, or confuse them in a way. Neptune energy. What's going on, Spirit? Yeah, somebody wasn't like speaking the truth. Communication, Mercury, messages in reverse, expression, truth. What's going on, Spirit? What's actually going on? Yeah, ego, vanity, and pride in reverse. What is that? Somebody had no control of this. Somebody put their ego down. This could have been recently, or they're going to do this. Because I'm seeing on October 6th. What's today's date? This could be today. Somebody's like putting their guard down. They could, I don't know, there was some type of separation. Somebody's longing for a family home commitment here. 1027. What's going on? Memories. They can't help it but have memories. Like the energy is there. I don't know, some type of renewal. What's going on, Spirit? Renewal spark came back out. They can't help it. What is it here? This memory, nostalgia, renewal. Yeah, unexpected storm. I don't know if like somebody like gets triggered. Like they get nostalgic and then they get triggered or whatever, and it sparks some type of like, I don't know, storm. I don't know. Somebody attracts, I don't know. They can't control this. Somebody can't control, like when they get nostalgic, they spark some type of storm here. That's what they attract. Maybe with their Mars energy. I don't know. There's some type of like unity with somebody else or something here. What is this party external here with transcendent expectations? Maybe you expected some type of like unity between you and somebody. Thoughts, messages, yeah. Somebody could have like rejected you, or you could feel rejected at this time, or you could have rejected someone. What's going on? Seeds. Somebody expected you to like a feminine. December 15th could be significant. I don't know. This party external from you. Are you 1, 2, 3, 4? Are you supposed to go backwards and have a baby with somebody? Oh my God, my stomach just turned. I don't know. Or this is how somebody feels. Because it says relationship regret in reverse. So somebody doesn't regret a relationship. Ace of Water. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Decisions from the past. Something triggers you from the past. I don't know what this is, but what's this feminine receiving open here? Because I'm about to get into the tarot, so I could really dig down deep. Freedom, opportunities. So feminine with receiving open here, freedom, leap, opportunities. Self-care energy. Venus offer. Sabotage. You should check your placements on your natal chart. Maybe there's something here about your Venus that kind of sabotages something. Sabotages. I just heard counteracts your Uranus placement. Maybe your Uranus and your Venus is in the same. I don't know. There's some type of energy here, though. What is that? Yeah, assistance. Spirit guide. Is this maybe somebody was trying to free somebody from something? Free, yeah. I'm picking up like, don't be confused if like, I'm also picking up like, do not be confused and do not regret some type of like a relationship with someone. There was a purpose in this. If somebody like put you through the ringer, 144, okay, clock it, spirit. So if somebody put you through this was, I just heard character development. This was a part of your path. So if like somebody like had a child on you or something like this was like supposed to happen. I'm getting the energy of like, yeah, 1505. I'm getting the energy of like, because I said it earlier, 1515, like somebody is trying to counteract your energy. Maybe you're this nurturing compassion energy here. Yeah, healing. So this is what you bring to people. You bring this healing inner child energy. And yeah, through emotional healing, thoughts, isolating. Yeah, you transform people from being deceived. They don't want me to say it. Deceived from continuing to go through the same cycles here. So you bring a form of change, Scorpio. Yeah, which makes sense. But it's kind of a little harder. Because it's like, it's your gifts. Yeah. It's like you doubt your gifts, Scorpio, or something like that. There's something here about that. What's going on? Yeah. Rejection, loss, fragmented. What's some assistance with spirit guides? Rejection, loss, fragmented. Twin flames. I can't make this. I don't like talking about the twin flames dynamic and shit. Could be dealing with an earth sign, ace of earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. You have some type of assistance. I don't know if like somebody's trying to get you to be rejected by your twin flame by getting help from your twin flame. This could be an earth sign, like I said. Somebody's trying to deceive you in something. What's going on, spirit? I'm about to pull tarot. I said that. Yeah, remember awakening. Yep. So feminine. It's like maybe you're a female Scorpio or something like that. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node. Take the message how it resonates. Somebody can control this from happening. You got guided into doing this. This energy, like of you freeing yourself and being in a self-care energy, brings, I don't know, sabotage or some type of offer here. You had a like you rejected some type of assistance or like a spirit guide feels, I don't know. What is here? Rejection, loss, fragmented, twin flames, awakening. Maybe this is even in separation between you and your twin flame, family, home, commitment. Somebody's remembering some type of commitment with you, or yeah, I don't know. You're attracting some type of change. You're taking the courage. Yeah, that's what I'm basically getting. There's some type of triggers though in the current moment. Yeah, from the past. Okay. Yeah. So you're attracting some type of solid foundation, transformation. Yeah, transformation in a contract. Things will be balanced out where things were once like, I don't know, deceptive, like a facade. It's now going to be balanced. It's going to be nurturing, compassionate. Things are going to be reflected in this reunion, this soul tie. Something's going to grow, but you have to release something. Transformation. Guarded vulnerability. Maybe you're guarded at this time, Scorpio. Yep. You're holding on to the past. You're clinging on to things that happened. Sun, strength, empowerment, but you're being like, I'm hearing guided to do something here. Yeah. Come on. This confirmation. Hold on. Anyways, like I was saying, you could have deleted somebody's number. That could be relevant. Anyways, what's going on? I was so lost for a second. I was like, 2009 could be significant. I don't know. There's some type of rebirth that's growing, or something about winter and summer is significant. Somebody is regretting or repressing. Ace of Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. A breakthrough in their emotions. 2025 could be significant. Yeah, sun strength empowerment. Maybe you went through a rebirth in the winter, and then like something is growing or grew in the summer, and now you're being like in, I don't know, there's some sort of sun strength empowerment in the present moment. I don't know, you're being like empowered, or like, I don't know, maybe you're standing in gratitude. Because if you look at these two people, this, you could be connecting to the Most High more frequently. Something about dusk till dawn. Dusk till dawn, because it's here again too. Look, dusk till dawn. Like, one is in the morning, one is at night. That could be significant. Like, all right, what else? Yeah, alchemy. So this is the time frame that you should be alchemizing. Thank you, Spirit. You should be rebirthing in the winter, and your alchemy will grow in the messages. 21, 27. So Scorpio, that's what you're supposed to be doing. Something about hot hands. Something about hot hands, warm hands, heat on your hands, light hands, light worker. Something about that, right? Or like if you're a reader, maybe this is when you should be reading. It should be like in the peak of the morning and the peak of the night. Okay. Deception, temptation. What's this deception, temptation here? Harvest. There's some type of deception or temptation around your harvest. Somebody's detached, or maybe you're detached from this person, or you're detached from letting it flow in. 22:17. Something isn't faded. There's no detours to this. What's this? What is this? Actually, fuck this shit. Somebody that, I don't know. Somebody lack or doubt something. Maybe they lack or doubt that you're taking a time to yourself. They're detaching yourself to be able to be in your highest, I'm hearing, vibration. Yeah, you're closed off guard, or you're completing cycles. There's a purpose to this. This is the reason why you're doing it. Yeah. It's because you're like, maybe somebody's just tired of dealing with past contracts, suffering from past contracts, careers, commitments, whatever the case is. Yeah, somebody's like waking up. They're having an epiphany moment to their some type of mask that somebody could have possibly been wearing the entire time. This could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that's in fear or in limitations, or yeah, in the distance, or that is, I don't know, somebody is like retreating right now. Yeah, trust divine timing. This confirmation. This could be a Gemini. Okay. Yeah, nurturing compassion. So trust divine timing that, or like, I don't know, somebody has trust and compassion for you, or they trust your gifts or something like that. Somebody is, I don't know, regret with this air sign. So I don't know, thoughts, isolating. So this air sign could be isolating themselves at this time. 2402. So that was 2004 backwards. So backwards. They just said, so what you endured in 2024, they endure this year. So it's backwards. Yeah. So it's backwards. I can't make this shit up. Yeah. They're going through the dark night of the soul. This is what's going on. The moon, the dark night of the soul, the shadow side, the shadow aspect. Yeah. There's things that they need to release, surrender, or purge here. Yeah. I don't know if this is like a soul tie that they may have, or like, you know what I mean? Like a reunion to come in. They have to release some things. Okay. Yeah, and I just see mirror numbers, 24, 42. There's limitations. There's fears here. Yep, somebody's repressing their emotions in the distance. Yeah, they lack in doubt something about a masculine, or this is a masculine that's doing this. What's going on, Spirit? Yep, look, it's here again. Shadow side, the moon, the dark night. of the soul. Decisions. Avoiding a masculine. Look, I don't know if this masculine is avoiding making a decision or something like that. I don't know. They just gave me November 2024. So something about November. Somebody is like avoiding a decision here. It could be a masculine or avoiding a decision having to do with a masculine. Maybe a masculine water sign. Maybe this is you. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio is here. So this could be you. I don't know. Somebody's in separation or longing somebody. I just seen intention creation. So what's that? Yeah, somebody is like, I don't know, mirroring something back or trying to like convince you of something, but they can't. Because if you look at this, it's like they're trying to project it on you or like something on you, and it's like you dead. Like, look at the mask, looking at itself. Like, I don't know. Yeah, higher self. Because I was gonna say that you're like activated. It's like, yeah, you're like well aware to be closed off from soul ties or some shit like that. Ace of Fire, or you had a soul tie with a fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I don't know. Let's get into the tarot. Lovers. This could be a lover. Again, could be a fire sign. What is this? I think this is Aries energy, or is it Sag? Might be Sag. I don't know. Anyways, what's going on here, Spirit? Yeah, you're blocking somebody out or some shit like that. Like, I don't know. Yeah. Or you're blocking out you're standing your ground. So people think that they're juggling you back and forth because King of Wands is a person that looks good, that's ambitious, that's a go-getter. So if this motherfucker 2707 thinks that they're going to be juggling you back and forth, you're putting a stance on it. Yeah. You're standing in that. King of Pentacles energy. Somebody's juggling something within their own mind. Eight of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Eight of Swords showed itself again. Maybe about a partnership that they invested in or something like that. What's going on, Spirit? What's in this energy? The Emperor. I don't know. There's somebody's moving forward, overcoming obstacles in their Emperor energy, Aries energy, Cancer energy with the Chariot, Aries energy with the Emperor here. Boss, father figure. This could be a female as well in her Emperor energy, which is your masculine energy. But because sometimes what people don't understand is that when you're a female, sometimes you have to stand in masculine energy, just like when sometimes you got to do certain things in feminine energy as a man as well. Confirmation. The Chariot, the Emperor. Yeah, King of Pentacles. So this Emperor could also be moving towards the King of Pentacles, or they're trying to secure something, maybe having to do with a vehicle or some type of investments that they have made. 28, 24. What's going on? Ace of Wands. Investing on a new beginning, a new passionate beginning. Because, I mean, the Emperor is boss. So it could be somebody's boss or something. Like somebody's moving forward and becoming a boss. And it's going to secure them. Their investments that they're about to do. Confirmation. Number 4. So, like, that 4 rules stability, security, right? Intuition, or I know that's the Temperance and the Page of Cups, Ace of Swords. Okay, so I could say it. But I was picking up like this could be like a small ass offer, a Page of Cups, like a little Page of Cups or whatever. But it's to balance something out with the Temperance, because if you look at the Page of Cups, it's just one cup with one fish in it, right? But if you look at the Temperance, she's literally balancing both of those cups together. So I don't know if there's like somebody bringing in something and somebody's gonna balance it out. So like bringing a fishy offer that somebody's gonna have to balance out. Like you're gonna balance it out. Maybe that's what you do. Maybe that's your new beginning. Ace of Swords, Ten of Cups from the past. Maybe this has to do with your family. Like Your family did something, fucked it up, and you have to come fix it. Basically, confirmation, something that they did and then they walked away from. Like there wouldn't be an issue with it. What's going on, Spirit? What's going on? Death. Also giving me the death angel. Maybe somebody's intuition, September, March 27th. Somebody could have the intuition knowing that when somebody's going to pass or something like that. What's going on, Spirit? Because it makes sense, yeah, with the high priestess. It makes sense because this is Scorpio we're talking about. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node. And if you know anything about Scorpio's energy, it's, if you're a reader, like, I don't know, I'm a channeler too. So like when you tap into certain energies, you feel certain kind of ways. For me, it's a little easier for me to tap into Scorpio's energy because I have a Scorpio moon. So this energy, this luminous, mysterious 311 energy that comes off, I can literally siphon through it. Like I can get through it. I can tell you what's really going on, which would make sense, but it would make sense here. Maybe this is your new beginning. You know what I'm saying? 3130. I don't know. What's going on, Spirit? Three of Cups. The High Priestess and the Three of Cups. What's going on? Manipulation. So somebody could come off as an angel, but they're really the death, the Grim Reaper. This is what this manipulation magician is in reverse, or the Justice. It's giving me the energy of like, I keep always talking about this too. I don't know why, but somebody takes you as a sucker. Yeah, 32, 23, 10 of Pentacles. This is your ancestors that's doing this. Queen. So every time your ancestors give you downloads, or, you know, your spiritual team gives you downloads and you speak it, or whatever the case is, there's a group of motherfuckers that try to manipulate your words. If not your words, that your messages on the way that they're supposed to come off. How they make people feel so that people will walk away. Thank you, Spirit. So the whole manipulation is for people to walk away. Wheel of Fortune. Walk away from your creative expression. Look, because you're the Queen of Wands here. They want them to walk away from the Queen of Wands. Yep. Because the Queen of Wands is literally speaking things to help people move forward in life. Move into calmer waters. Yep. The Star, helping people heal, helping people follow their heart, helping the divine help the people. Eight of Pentacles. This is what people are trying to manipulate. Confirmation. Manipulate people into thinking that you're something completely the fuck different than what the fuck you're actually here for. Empress. Yeah, they want people to reject you and be in conflict with you. You guys are corny. Yeah, Nine of Wands. Keep you in stagnation and all right. What's the outcome of this for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node? Because people are just retarded. You're being enlightened about what this back and forth energy is, love. That's exactly what's happening. Back up. Something about the past. I don't know, having to involve the police. Something in the past. Scorpio. Back up. Confirmation. You're free. You're free from whatever the fuck this is, Scorpio. So if somebody's trying to get you to go backwards, although you may not regret a relationship, I wouldn't. Maybe you've been standing in your Queen of Swords energy, like you've just been speaking your truth. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands with the Knight of Swords. Yep. That's mental, like that's wands. Wands is like a form of communications, like flame, action, right? So it's like you got enlightened, right? With the Hangman in the reverse. This is enlightenment. See that? It comes in through the crown. Enlightenment. Then all of a sudden it's like, because you got enlightened, it's like you want to take sudden action, right? And now with the Knight of Swords, now there is some type of change, quick change to heal something that you have been holding on to. You're working on something, work confirmation on conflict, some type of conflict. You're speaking the truth with the Queen of Swords. This is giving me judge energy. Are you a judge, Scorpio? Ten of Swords. Something, it was a betrayal, or you're trying to end some type of Ten of Swords. Yeah, you're making a choice. Okay, period. You're making a choice to end something because something is dysfunctional. Yep. Look, they don't want you to know that this relationship here is not it. It's partnership. This choice, like, yeah, this shit. Oh my god, this shit could give you a piercing ass headache. This shit could literally give you the biggest headache of your fucking life dealing with this person. Like, Nine of Swords. This person's just hasty, arrogant, like, just, I don't even know. Yeah, Three of Swords, they don't give a fuck. They don't take accountability. I'm hearing they just rush into anything, very impulsive, arrogant. Like, what? Yeah, now they're going to be fucking restricted, having to go through the same cycles all over again because they decided that they didn't want to make a decision on something. Devil, exactly. Sun. Something's being exposed. This toxic behavior, a toxic connection. I don't know if this devil is being like shown to this Queen of Pentacles as a burden. Yeah, justice. Or if the Queen of Pentacles, I don't know. So, Eight of Swords. Somebody's in the Eight of Swords. Nine of Cups. What's going on? Somebody wants you to be in the Eight of Swords. Thank you, Spirit, because I just seen the Nine of Cups. Yeah, Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups, Page of Swords. Confirmation to what I was just gonna say. Somebody like watching somebody have options. No bullshit. It's like mad sad. Or like watching their dreams fade away. Judgment. Tower. Ha! Somebody ain't getting what the fuck they thought they was getting. Strength card. Queen of Cups. The Fool. The Queen of Cups is free. Confirmation. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Free, independently doing things for their own Ten of Cups. Okay. I'm telling you, this could be a group of people doing this shit. Yeah, they failed. Or he failed, she failed, whatever, whoever the fuck this is. This is somebody that's immature. Look, this is somebody that thought that they were your counterpart, Queen of Cups. I'm telling you, they thought they were your counterpart here. They failed miserably. You have no type of like emotional maturity. You don't take accountability. You just don't give a fuck. While this woman is sitting here pouring her heart out to you, you're like, what was the point of you coming in? You failed anyways. What was the point? You should have just left Scorpio alone, because I feel like I'm talking about Scorpio. You should have left Scorpio alone. Like, she's always been the fool. Or he, she, whatever. Whoever I'm speaking to. Always been the fool. What people don't understand about the fool, and I've been learning, like, I know my cards, but I've been learning and teaching myself a little bit more. And not just by, like, reading, but by, channeling. And Spirit said for me, when I look at the fool, this is a person that literally will grab a bag and be willing to move and do whatever the fuck they have to do. Right? Because if you look at it, the only thing that the fool has is that bag hanging over their fucking shoulder and their dog. That is all. That is it. That is all they carry with them. So this is a person that doesn't give a fuck about reinventing themselves. This is a person that is willing to keep going. Thank you, Spirit. A person that's continuously going to do it. And I don't know if somebody was trying to get you to stop, but they failed miserably. You're immature as fuck and you couldn't do it. But that's what I'm picking up with that. And the thing is that not only is this person, this Queen of Cups, very free energy, right? She's also very nurturing, very compassionate, willing to pour her cup into others, giving a fuck. This could even be a sidekick that's like gypsy. This gives gypsy, a gypsy 40-40. Like somebody, I'm telling you, this is what it's giving me. I'm hearing bird in a cage. That's what they was trying to have you like, in a bird in a cage. I just heard Thunderbird. Take it. So native reserves is significant. Indigenous bloodline is significant. I'm seeing feathers. My fault if I say this wrong, but 4111, I'm hearing Arwark, indigenous, native. Okay, so that's like Voyagers. Okay, so your ancestry could come from Voyagers. It can confirmation. Moana is significant. Maybe you like Moana, but Moana is very significant. Maybe that's how your ancestors came back. And there's an ancestor here. I'm telling you. They're pushing you because you're not done. So like 41, you have something to fulfill here while you're here. Okay? So since ancestors want to speak, let's pull my ancestor deck out. See what's going on. They're trying to teach you something because they because I just seen teaching and then we have elder first, right? So they're trying to teach you there's a pattern that they kept doing that they don't want you to do. And so that's why Queen of Cups, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node, they're literally telling you need to be the fool at this time. You need to shift your perspective. Exactly. Air guardian. So this person could be an air sign. Or I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just channeling, but I just heard like an entity of air. So like an Orisha, and my nose itches. I don't know. Some of you may practice. I just heard Ifa or something like that. All right, Spirit. What's going on? Somebody here practices something. Okay. Yeah, High Priestess. Yes, you do. And your intuition's on fire, babe. I mean, hello, you're a fucking Scorpio. Why would it not be? But you're a High Priestess. You could have had a past life in Egypt. But they're telling you, yeah, you need to harness some type of mystic powers here because you have messages that are coming in. Like you have intuitive downloads that are coming in. Confirmation. Like seriously, you do. You need to set your sights higher because, that's what I was getting. I was getting like somebody's trying to bring an ending to somebody's intuition, like who somebody is. But this person's a Scorpio. This person's a Scorpio. How dare you try to like block Scorpio's intuition? Like Scorpio wasn't gonna notice that you're doing that to them. Like, are you fucking dumb? Like, you need to shift your perspective when it comes down to trying to block Scorpio because it's not looking very too well for you. I'm just being honest. Yeah. You need to be open to healing information. 44-1. Okay. Confirmation. So I don't know. Yeah, look at unleash your wild within. So I don't know. I was going to talk about like the chosen ones and stuff, but I was picking up like somebody here. Yes, you are a light worker. But what you don't understand, your path 4422 is a little different from other people. This is an area that people will not understand because they are not you. And that's just that. You have ancestors here that are not so much of light, right? So 44, and they protect you. I was going to say that. They protect you. And that's what people don't understand about you. Yes, you are a light worker. Yes, you try to bring love and light. And though they try to shut you up a lot of the times, what people don't understand is that you're not only battling with the flesh, but you're also battling with principalities and entities on the other side, including ancestors that don't want certain things out just quite yet. But at the same time, you're being called to unleash the wild within, which is the dark divine feminine, right? I did a reading on that. It's time for you to quit oppressing yourself and allowing other people, to oppress you. You need to walk away from certain people and stay in this protective energy and know that you are protected at all times. Like, I'm seeing a heel in somebody's neck. So this could be a feminine ancestor spirit here that literally protects the shit out of you. Like, she literally will paralyze people, I just heard. And a car just drove by. I just heard car accident. High priest intend and create. They will make that happen. Oh my God. No, this is not a female ancestor. This is, I don't know if you got like this is an air sign. Okay, period. All right. So this could be, in my scenario, this would be a Libra, right? This person could have been like a cross-dresser or like, this is an elder though. They're an elder from you and they are now an ancestor to you because they passed out over. This person here, I'm not going to lie, could have, in my case, this person is very versed in dark magic, right? I don't dabble in that, but that person did. And when they passed away, I can say they are an entity now. And it's not an entity where it's love and light or whatever. It's an entity where you need to be careful when you fuck with me, okay? Because this person will track down, this could be your hunter. You have a hunter that people don't even know that is there. So that's why people need to change their perspective on you. You know what I'm saying? Because there's somebody here. The energy of like the Grim Reaper already came out. So it's like, although you think you see an earth angel, you don't see the Grim Reaper standing right behind that earth angel. So it's like kind of like the form of God and the devil. The devil got to ask God for permission to do certain things to certain people. And depending on where you're at in your journey, that would be allowed, right? So it's like that. It's kind of like a form of this hunter, this entity here is in the background. And so you allow whatever to happen, right? 47. Once you're good, you're clear, you're done, like you cut ties with people, they really got to be cautious. Yep, because this happens. And it's not 48. I just heard first 48. So people can actually drop like flies fucking with you. I'm just saying. Because that's the energy I'm getting. And because be open to healing information here, this could be healing to you as well, because you could feel like people just do you wrong and you have no choice but to let it slide and whatever. But reality is you have no idea that it's just a matter of time. I just heard ticking time bomb, and there's a lot of shit. Choose your path. Like, you have a bunch of angels, a bunch of familiars, a bunch of, like, you're so connected. Tree of life. Okay, I'm seeing Avatar. Okay, I'm seeing like you're extremely connected with all of the elements. So all of the elemental spirits fuck with you. 48, 55. So that makes sense with the car accident shit. That makes sense because if the elementals fuck with you, and let's say it's a bizarre supernatural way that somebody passes away. I don't know. Let's say a deer ran out in front of somebody's car and totaled their shit and they end up passing away. God forbid. Not putting that on nobody, but I'm just saying, let's say that happened. That's supernatural. That's like everybody's like, oh no, that's it's just a coincidence. If you're a person, if you've been fucking with a person, and then all of a sudden that happens to you, you're gonna tell me that wasn't the elementals attacking you. You don't understand everything is spiritual before it gets brought down to the physical. Shit like that. Bizarre things will happen to people. They'll just get sick out of nowhere. Like they've been eating the same things and they'll just get sick. Yeah, trust your instincts. You know that shit. You know that happens to people. It's like the more they fuck with you, the worse it gets for them. That's basically the energy I'm picking up. This is your ancestors telling you this shit. This is what they want you to know. Yeah, trust your instincts and see your seeds grow. They're not going to stop until your seeds grow. You could have recently seen a rabbit, a bunny. You could have seen a deer, an owl. You can have indigenous background, Native American, anything. Not from Native American, Brazilian, I'm hearing. I'm hearing the Amazon. I'm hearing something about Mexico, like something about the Mayans. That could be also significant. Yeah, unlock your magic within. So your hands. You could be a Reiki healer. Yeah, you're the wise one, I'm telling you. Excuse me, confirmation. You could have been born on a crescent moon. The owl could be your spirit animal, 5111. The raven could be significant as well. These are all wisdom, so wisdom is very significant. You could be older, there's an elder here. Or you will be, I just heard you will be the greatest elder. Wow, that's beautiful. I ain't never heard that before. Yep, embrace that energy too. Embrace the energy of peace because, all right, so you're being stamped in the ethers. Yeah, drop your shield. Protection guardian. Yeah, 144. Yeah, there's something changing. You are, yeah, make plans and stay focused because you're being stamped. Honor your inner knowing. You're being stamped into becoming a medicine woman, a medicine man. Something like that, Scorpio. Yeah, trust your higher forces because they're definitely on your side. Yep. You just need to choose what you want to do. Whatever you want to do, they're for it. They're with you. And my nose itches. Yep. Just hold this space for them. Whatever you do, don't forget about them because they're here. And they're, look, I got goosebumps. 52222. I mean, 5222. Like they're here to push and guide and make sure you go to the right place that you're supposed to. And they've been doing that shit. They need you to stay in that warrior energy because as long as you stay in this warrior energy, you are going to reap everything that you're supposed to be reaping. Or this is them literally being your warrior. I said it. You have a hunter. Headhunter. Ooh. I don't think people want to fuck with you. I don't think people want to fuck with you. I am telling you, I don't think people want to fuck with you. I can't make this shit up. I shuffled the cards. Warrior and hunter. You have I don't know, an ancestor or something that's a warrior. A spirit fox. Trust your talents in changing times. They're telling you, don't worry. Just trust yourself. Whatever your spirit is calling you to do, trust it. Trust it. The enemies do not be concerned because they're not going nowhere. They're not doing nothing. I'm telling you, this is a good reading. Yeah, dream and journey. Yep. Transform and unveil your gifts. It's time for you to show the world who you are. Yeah. Be brave and honest. Just be yourself. Yeah. Because it's time for you to exchange energy to create your abundance. This is where your abundance comes in. When you start, you heard the birds singing? You hear the wind blowing? When you start to speak that truth, when you start to stand in that authentic energy that is you, and you don't let nobody make you feel less than who the fuck you are, and don't make you question if you're tripping, trust yourself, trust your instincts. You were bestowed with those gifts. This is what Spirit's telling me to tell you. You were bestowed with the gifts that you were bestowed. So 5, 4, 3, 2. Recognize yourself. Recognize what you came here for. Recognize what change, what ripple effect you're supposed to be causing. Of course, people are going to try to stop you. Of course, people are trying to, swap paths with you and shit. Of course. Because no matter what, you're always going to come up on top. And that's because I'm telling you, take care of your needs. Yeah, because Spirit and your ancestors are so willing to take care of your needs because you're so devoted. You're devoted in your path. Like you're devoted into whatever it is that like you breathe this shit in. You sleep this shit. You're gonna get, I'm telling you. Yep. Bask in light, enjoy. Your inner knowing, you know you're gonna be successful. I don't know who I'm talking to, but Scorpio, you definitely know you're gonna be. I just heard richer than a motherfucker. Just like that. And you're about to be a wife. Somebody's about to be a widow and you're about to be a wife. I don't know what that's about. Or somebody's a widow. Or somebody has to be a widow for you to be a wife. I don't know what the fuck that is. That's giving me like spiritual spouse. 55. Let me put these back. I'm telling you, somebody got Native American or like some type of indigenous background. Because I keep seeing that too. Like a lot of like feathers and something about the buffalo. I'm seeing that in my third eye. A lot about the buffalo. Maybe you lived a past life as I'm hearing a chief's wife or something like that. Or like a chief. You were a chief in a past life or something like that. Oh my God. I don't even want to say what they... You could have been murdered in a past life. I also been picking up... I don't know who I'm reading for, but I pick up on people's past lives. And there's somebody new in my collective. You're new. Because I ain't never pick up on your energy before. But I'm picking up, like, I don't know if you was murdered in a past life. Because normally that's what happens. I pick up on your past life before I pick up on your future tense. Be like, what's this bitch talking about? Yeah, that's what happened to you in a past life. And then if you get deja vus, you got to be careful. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I'm channeling right now. You got to be careful because the same way they took you out in a past life, they're trying to take you out the same way. I don't know who I'm talking to. I just know that Spirit just said they are trying to, the same way they took you out in a past life, they're trying to take you out again. I just heard a sign about lovers, like having you fall for someone and they end up murdering you, taking your finances, something like that. So be careful with who you intertwine your energy with, who you build relationships with at this time, who you even tell about what you got going on. Because I just feel a lot. I feel like there's abundance coming in, like for real. I feel like there's some type of abundance coming in, and there's certain people around you that you cannot have around you because this is the type of person put a life insurance policy on my wife. Next thing you know, you're pooping blood. You're throwing up blood. You're feeling sick. You're not understanding. You're going to the doctors. You're questioning what the fuck is going on. My love, they're putting glass in your fucking food. I don't know who I'm talking to. I just know that this is what Spirit's telling me. You feel sick. Your stomach feels weird. You're getting sharp ass pains and shit. They're putting grinding up glass in your food. Confirmation. Somebody is also like putting some type of like elixir, some type of concoction of poisons in somebody's food too. I'm hearing the last straw. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the fuck energy that is. That's why it's kind of, you got to be careful when you come in Scorpio's energy because Scorpio rules death and the other realm. You know what I'm saying? So like it gets real gloomy over here in Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? But you got to know how to swim through that water. If you don't know, then you don't know. And some Scorpios, they still struggle with swimming in their own fucking waters. So if you coming around playing with an evolved Scorpio that's literally already cleared and made way for themselves through their own waters, you are an idiot because you're going to just get trapped in their shit. Straight up. You're just going to it's swampy. It's very swampy. Reiki healing. Somebody could have tried, I don't know, maybe somebody voodoo. You could have did Reiki on somebody and somebody was trying to, or you do Reiki and somebody trying to talk shit and saying that like you do voodoo, that's what the Reiki is. If you're uneducated, say that shit. 5959. You are the most retarded like spirit. Come on now. Like, that's so stupid. It's because you're living rent free in this person's head. They think that you did voodoo on them. No, you fucking idiot. That's what happens when you come into a Scorpio's energy. Did you know that? Like, they're very captivating. They're very alluring. And especially, you need to know where their Scorpio placements are, not only in their sun, moon, rising, but also in the rest of them, like in the rest of their houses. Because if a person has a Scorpio in the 8th house, of course, you're going to be stuck to them, dummy. You're going to be wondering why the fuck you're stuck to them. Anyways, yeah. Look at you, trying to bind yourself to Scorpio. Now you're crying. I don't get it. Why'd you do that then? That don't make no sense. You crying now. Grandfather, showtime. Somebody's grandfather could be showing up, showing out. I just heard the star. Wow, timing. Somebody's the star of the show. This is who everybody's trying to swarm. I don't know, something about a grandfather's girlfriend. October. They could be doing this in October. Shoes. Online. What's this shoes online? Somebody lost some shoes online. Trickster. Somebody could have like scammed somebody for some shoes online. That could be another one. What else? In October. Car in reverse. Somebody doesn't have a car. Somebody, I don't know if this happened between December 18th to the 24th, or somebody is a Sagittarius Capricorn cusper. This person probably doesn't have a car, or this person is the one. Okay, so this motherfucker right here, unless this is what they did. Ooh. Yo, this resonates with me, so I'm going to shut the fuck up, but. So I'm picking up in October, somebody's dumbass watched something online. You know when you go on TikTok? 1, 2, 3. You know you go on TikTok and like you be seeing the spells and shit what you can do on people or whatever, and they be showing you certain things. I'm seeing somebody watch this during Halloween's timing because October is here. And they're going to try to, like, I don't know, steal your shoes. This is a trickster that got no fucking card. I don't know if they're going to try to steal your shoes or they did this. Or I don't know what the fuck this is. Or they did this around Christmas time, I'm hearing as well. This person is dumb as fuck because they wanted to bind themselves. Thank you, Spirit. Never mind. This is a Scorpio. This is a Libra or a Scorpio here that you met online that wanted your shoes, wanted your place. I know who I'm talking about. Wanted your place, wanted your shoes. They lost something to a trickster spirit, a deity, I'm hearing. March 27th could be significant. Car in the reverse. I don't know if this person thought they was going to get a car by Christmas. Or I don't know. Let's see what's going on. Because they're crying because they tried to bind themselves to you. Or you to them. What's going on with that? I don't know if somebody got SA'd in April or trigger warning. I should have said that before. But we have SA out here, April storm. So I don't know if this happened in April or this is a karmic contract with an earth sign. What's going on? Somebody lied. They weren't into you. They just wanted self-gratification. This is a karmic masculine. This bitch literally has a garden of bitches that he does this to. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, April 26th could be significant. I'm telling you, something happened from April 26th to the 27th. And all the way until May. Somebody did something here. I don't know if somebody sexually assaulted somebody in April and it created a storm. Or they tried to lie and say they were into somebody. This person wasn't. This person has a garden of bitches that he does this to. Or she, he, whatever. This could be somebody's boyfriend here. This is somebody's boyfriend confessing, telling the truth about this garden that they have. Flock of bitches. Fire sign. It could be, I don't know. This could be a fire sign. They could be confessing about a boyfriend that they have or girlfriend, whatever. Somebody's a trans woman, though. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. They could be confessing that. What's going on? May 19th to the 24th. Taurus, Gemini. Side dude. Again, love spell. Somebody could have did a love spell on somebody. Spirit, what's going on? Jesus Christ. People just be all over the place, huh? Yeah, trauma. Sex. Eviction. Hostile. Okay. Hidden. So, did somebody have sex with somebody and then kick them out? Like, and I don't mean kick them out. I don't mean kick them out. I'm talking about confirmation, beat the fuck out of them. This is how they got them out. Confirmation. Girl cousin, 6 to 9 months. You bitches are sick. Go. Purpose. Waiting won't help. Okay, what's going on with this? That's fucked up if that's what happened. This is being hidden. Girl cousin. This is somebody's girl cousin that's hiding this shit. They put a love, I don't know, somebody put a love spell on somebody. I don't know, they're saying something to a shark. Person with money. That's like my money, my getting money card. Deity. Throat chakra, deity, shark. What the fuck is that? Husband, double life. So somebody's husband has a double life, living a double life. Grandmother. Somebody's grandmother's husband is living a double life that has money. Something about blue. Blue Snapchat. Something blue on Snapchat. Maybe something was blue. Yes. Okay, so was something cooked and put in something blue? That was a food spell. Spirit, what's going on? Unlock. Root chakra. Maybe you need to do a food spell. Maybe you need to do some type of food spell on yourself to unlock some type of root chakra or something like that. Sisters, karmic contract. Sisters, karmic contract. March. So you could have a sister that's born in March. She's got a karmic contract, or you have a karmic contract with the sister. Pisces, Aries energy. They want what's yours, but they can never have it. Corruption. There was some type of corruption that could have happened June 18th to the 24th. Something to do with messenger or corruption to a messenger. Okay. Doors. Waiting won't help. Somebody could have been waiting for some type of door to open or waiting on doors, or what's this spirit? Yeah, that was waiting on doors to open. Would doors go? Yeah. Baby on the way. Oh, somebody could have a baby on the way. What's this doors here with baby on the way? Bruises. So somebody could have been in a domestic violence relationship with a person with, I was going to say with the person with a baby on the way, but, or somebody could have a baby on the way and somebody's like, I don't know, bruises is here. Somebody's a narcissist. They could bruise you and then lie. I don't know. What's bruises? Because somebody got a baby on the way. Somebody's 6 to 9 months pregnant. Blocking. Somebody blocked somebody. September 6th. Somebody could have been trying. So did you block this out? Confirmation. Did you block somebody essaying you? Aries. I said Aries, Pisces. Aries is trying their hardest not to be cloaked, not to be spotted here. Somebody needs to stop bitching and move the fuck on already. They're so jealous that they're foaming out the mouth when it comes to you. Like, bitch looks like she got rabies, distractions. What's this baby on the way situation here? Ooh, somebody could have been like doing this to somebody. and this is how they got pregnant. Somebody has a different perspective about it, though. They don't look at it like that. This could have been an immigrant. These people think you're slow, but you're a divine feminine. Long hair. Somebody is doing that. So somebody got different perspectives from somebody with long hair. Somebody's so scared to fall in love. Maybe this long-haired person is scared to fall in love. They're confirmation. They're terrified of getting you pregnant, terrified of falling in love with you. Somebody just wants material, or somebody wants to be friends with benefits because of money and material gifts here. Somebody could have a one-night stand with somebody a year ago or something like that. Generational curses. Or somebody's going to find out in a year that they only have friends with benefits and only have one-night stands for a reason. Somebody loves you. What's going on? What is this? November. Somebody's going to find this out in November. Or these people, or somebody's going to reach out to you in November or something. They're going to think you're slow as fuck. Yeah, there's a purpose to this, though. What's the purpose to them thinking that you're slow? What are they going to do? Oh, the purpose is that they want to tell you that they love you, but what are you going to say? They love you. Ace of Pentacles. Ace. Okay, so somebody's name could be Ace. Confirmation. Somebody could be a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. June could be significant. Somebody did root work. Go. Or you need to do root work, divine feminine. What's going on? Life's a bitch and then you die. So somebody was trying to kill off divine feminine. Confirmation. Yeah, your ex. Or this is what your ex is harvesting. Harvest X. Divine feminine. Life's a bitch and then you die. X harvest. What's going on? Transgender man. So your ex harvested a trans man. Arguments. Air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquariuses. I don't know why I said Aquariuses. I meant to say Aquarius. Somebody's gay, bisexual. Somebody be arguing with a trans man. Somebody could be from a different country. Or I'm hearing yes. There's some type of clarity about an abortion or something. An air sign could have gotten an abortion. Or somebody's trying to argue about an abortion, but they're a fucking man. They're not even really a female. Chaos magic. You could be starting a course or something like that. There's some type of secrets being revealed about a karmic soulmate. Yeah, somebody is gay. For money, I'm hearing money coming in. Gay for pay. Yo, stop it, spirit. I'm not saying that, bro. Like, what are you doing? We're not talking about me. All right, okay, whatever. So there's a community here that's gonna get raided. If you're arguing with a trans man, if you're an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, hear me out. If you're an air sign, don't be arguing with no trans man. Because this motherfucker gonna send some chaos magic towards you, and you're gonna be in a raid or a drug bust in a community. Or the community you're around, that's what's gonna happen. That's the truth. I can't make this shit up. That's the truth. The truth is you're going to argue with somebody and you're fucked. I'm just going to keep it mad real. This could be a Leo side chick or something like that, a Leo practitioner, the fall of a practitioner, failing connection, fall practitioner. So I don't know. Failing connection, fall practitioner. What is that? Yeah, twin flames, green eyes. Somebody's twin flame could have green eyes. or you think they are, they're not the one for you. This person is leeching off of your ass. Continue playing. You will find out that they are fucking leeching off your ass. Solar chakra. You could feel that they're leeching off you. I don't know why you're acting stupid like you don't know. But whatever. You ain't gonna listen until somebody's murdered, because clearly that shit just jumped out. Yep. Somebody could be murdered in January in the winter, or was murdered in January in the winter. This could be an aunt figure, or they can be born in January. Codependency. What are they codependency? Okay, so codependency swarm. Smoker. So this person could be a smoker here. Honestly, somebody like is not paying attention to their health. If they're a smoker, they're not paying attention to their health. They're very codependent on the smoking here. But this is gonna fuck them up. Somebody could be cheating. Side chick. Cosmic power. Curly hair. Somebody's living rent. I don't know if somebody cheated on somebody. This shit is living rent free in somebody's head. Somebody got, I don't know. Side chick, curly hair, cosmic power. I don't know that. Birds. Somebody could talk to birds. I know that sounds fucking crazy, but this could be a grandfather. Karmic couple is here. So whatever this relationship is breaking all spiritual laws and rules. This could have been going on for 1 to 3 months. Somebody could be kicking out a Capricorn or confirmation. Somebody literally is trying to send death magic to someone. Yes, they are. Leo. There's something that you need to work through. Brown eyes, stabbed at, toxic. So I don't know. There could have been a Leo with brown eyes that stabbed at something toxic, or they're trying to, okay, so they're trying to point something out that's toxic or something. What's going on with that spirit? Scorpio, February. Something about February is significant. What about February? So February, somebody could have stole a piece of your clothing. This could have been a soulmate, or they stole a piece of your soulmate's clothing here. This person could have switched up on you. Yeah, text message, phone call from a grandfather or about a grandfather, showtime. Somebody could have been throwing spells at you. This could be a family member, because it says throwing spell work at you at your own bloodline will end catastrophic for you. Maybe this is what happened to this grandfather here. This is what confirmation. This is what you're awakening to, that this person was throwing spell work at a Gemini, or they were two-faced or something like that, or the whatever this Gemini was saying wasn't how they were actually feeling. They can't stop thinking about you. Okay. So somebody was murdered in cold blood, I'm hearing. Cold-hearted murder in January. Yeah. Someone knew that they needed to go to the hospital and they didn't. So this is one of those things where, and like, okay, Spirit. So let's say somebody knew somebody was sick, right? Instead of, when they saw something weird, confirmation, they saw something weird going on, nobody cared. Nobody called the doctors. Nobody called the ambulance. They just let somebody die. And I don't mean like, oh, I was unknowledgeable. Like, no, they knew something was off and they didn't call. They didn't check. They didn't do none of that. They kind of just went about with their life. Confirmation. That's a form of murder. 444 protection. You need to go to the doctors. 444 protection. So somebody could be having to go to the doctors. What's going on with that? You need to go to the doctors for protection. Come on, Spirit. This could be a A Spanish person, Latino, Latina. What else? Flights in July. Somebody could have flew in July, confirmation. This could be a divine feminine that could have flew somewhere in July or went somewhere in July, marketing, or something went up in July. Like some type of marketing went up in July. I don't know. No, I honor my spiritual self. Could have said no to something. What's the no here? No to being gay or bisexual. Caught like a deer in headlights. Hoodoo fraud. So somebody could have been. Ooh, hold on. I ain't gonna lie. Somebody could have tried to use defense magic against you because you caught on to them being gay or bisexual. Somebody could be homeless. Yes. You definitely caught on to this, and that's why they're mad. You caught them. Give them a show. So why are they watching you? If they don't want to get caught up, why are they watching you for? This is somebody's brother. I don't know. There's a blessing here for somebody's uncle, step uncle, brothers, or there's some brothers here that are uncles. Some brothers here that might be your uncles or their uncles, whatever the case is, what's going on. Yeah, there's some investigation blooming right now with these people. Yep, in the spring, or it started in the spring. Having to do with some type of did somebody sleep with brothers? That's fucking dirty. There's some type of STD, STI going around, and there's some type of investigation for it. Yep, secrets revealed. That's the secret. Voodoo. Two-faced imposter is going to jail. What's the secret revealed voodoo? Jail time, two-faced imposter. Somebody's hungry. They're hungry for you, but they got to act like they don't fuck with you. They got to remove you out the picture because they're dealing with somebody else. Confirmation. They're dealing with somebody else. It's not your fault their nigga wants you. Eclipse. You're their weakness, though. Reality. They can do all that two-faced shit that they're doing. They're going to jail. This person's trying to shadow ban you. They have trust issues towards you. Maybe something you're saying, they don't want nobody to know what's the real truth. Open your eyes, right? They don't want people to open their eyes to who they are. Yeah, they don't want to. Something about a lawsuit, child support. That's very significant. 1, 2, 3. That's coming up. You have to understand you can't stop this because this is ancestors making this shit shake. They're protecting whoever's journey this is, not feeling it. They're not feeling you. You got to go. Right. Karmic family. In the city, or somebody can live in the city. Somebody's name could be city. Whatever. Or they could go by that name, whatever. What's going on? I'm telling you, somebody's not feeling it. Someone's in love with you, the moon. This is in secret. Okay, what about this? Crown chakra. Maybe you know this. Something about the January 17th to the 20th. This could be a Capricorn Aquarius that's in love with you. But they don't deserve you, so you don't need to cry about them, dwell on them, nothing. They don't deserve you. They're pieces of shit. Okay, thank you, Spirit. They said that, not me. They're a liar, and they're a manipulating ass, stupid ass bitch, right? They thought that they was manipulating you. I don't know if you're a mother figure or whatever. Or this is a mother figure that's doing this to you. They're trying to manipulate this mother figure. They're smiling in your face the whole time they want to take your place. They're backstabbers. Yep. Spiritual gifts, straight haired. Copying everything you do. Yep. So this is the third party bitch. She's trying to change some shit by copying everything the fuck you do. I don't know. Somebody got straight hair or something about spiritual gifts and straight hair. So the bitch could have straight hair. You can have straight hair. Whatever. Yeah, there's some money coming in. What spiritual gifts straight here? Money coming in. Reiki healing. Somebody could be a Reiki healer, yeah. Somebody's trying to put somebody to sleep so that they could do spells on them. They can't hide that shit. They didn't expect that shit from you. I mean, you did something in August though that like made it obvious what they were doing. They wonder how you do it. They wonder what's your secret sauce. Tell them mind their fucking business. Spoke so bad about you, they can't even face you. Now they're gonna have to endure everything that you did. Okay? They spoke, put your mouth. I just heard put your money where your mouth is, bitch. Virgo. Because everything that you do alone. Virgo energy. Okay. Sagittarius energies here. This could be a Sagittarius. This could be a wife. Somebody could have red hair, crown chakra. 1 second. All right, I'm gonna end this right here because I gotta go. But yeah, there's some type of spiritual gifts, money coming in. What's going on? Yeah, again, maybe the straight-haired person here was talking shit about you. That could be it too. They were talking mad shit about some money coming in or some shit like that. Yeah, this person's evil spirited. This could be an Aquarius, Pisces, cusper. This evil spirited bitch or nigga. This bitch is fluent. Yeah. Somebody's gonna get shot at. Somebody's response is going to be to shoot at somebody, shoot somebody. This womanizer for fucking with somebody with a royal bloodline in the wintertime. It's just a matter of time. The timing showing itself. Timing Aquarius summer. So Aquarius is significant. The star. So I don't know. Maybe Aquarius. I'm speaking to you or Scorpio. You can have this in your chart or whatever the case is. No matter how much I search, I can't seem to find no one like you. Okay? August. They could have said something to you like this in August. Somebody had an affair with a Aries Taurus, or they had an affair in April. Yeah, Cancer Leo, they had another affair. They want you to shut the fuck up. Tell them to shut the fuck up. Okay? You have the eyes, you are the astrologer. Somebody's a teenager. You have a spiritual connection with a teenager here or a young adult. A white young adult doesn't fuck with you. It's all an illusion. Okay? Somebody's baby mama is significant. Somebody is into drug trafficking in September. That is significant. Somebody's way too deep into that shit. Somebody's ex-husband or ex-wife is a karmic soulmate. So I'm gonna leave it right there. I'll probably come back later, most likely. I wanted to keep going, but I have things to do. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I said if it resonated, you like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified each time that I go live and I post new content. Blah, 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 whatever, whatever. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Ashe. Peace, love, and light.